my book, Thursday First Show, in the foreword, you say that the more things change, the more they remain the same. What is the one thing that you find most changed, and what has remained absolutely the same from the day you started?
First, I think your book is wonderful.
Thank you.
And the foreword is even better.
Oh, who wrote that?
I don't know how this happened. I wonder. I've been trying to find that writer for my next film. In terms of work, life, films, to me it's all related now. I can't separate them. I can't find different कि life में क्या change नहीं हुआ. But I think what has remained the same for me is I can just talk about myself, not in terms of work only, but I think I've remained the same to me. I really feel that way.
Really?
Yeah, I think I've remained the same. Deep down inside, when I'm alone and with myself, I think I'm the same. I'm still upstarty, I'm still silly, I'm still naive, I'm still stupid, I'm still pompous, I'm still happy-go-lucky. But what has changed is that when I go to work now, the rawness I had, all the mistakes that I could make, all the crutches I did not use, all the technique that I did not know, I know a little more. And that makes me miss out on all the bad acting I've done, which I thought was wonderful.
And you miss that?
I miss that, yeah. I miss that.
Do you mean like a certain innocence has been lost?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'm no longer as innocent as I used to be. I never knew when I did a scene, I always thought I've done it well. I never thought it was wrong. And then there were days when somebody would tell me and say, you know, Shah Rukh, I liked what you did, or I don't know, there was no, I didn't have to worry about appreciation from outside. Now I find myself doing something and I think a lot of people just like it because I'm doing it. And they don't feel it, it doesn't touch them at times. And earlier I knew that if they said it was nice, it was nice. There were times when Kundan or Aziz would turn and say, "Bahut ganda kiya tu." And I would go and cry. I don't cry now when I do it badly.
No, but does anybody even tell you that bahut
Maybe
ganda
that's
kiya?
why I don't cry. Nobody tells me. I hope somebody tells me one day and I go home and cry. That's why I don't even feel as happy now when somebody tells me that, oh, maza aa gaya yaar. You were God in that scene. So I don't know. So I miss that. I miss the fact that, is it me not being honest to myself and natural, or are people not being? And I miss that part. Please, I hope after seeing this interview, every director doesn't start screaming at me. Hey, bada ganda kiya and all, just to show that they're honest.
So is RA1 a part of that, of creating something completely new?
Yeah, RA1 is, Ravan, is actually a part of realizing very fast that I'm not bigger than my films. Realizing last 7-8 years that I'm as big as my film.
What do you mean?
A superstar cannot be bigger than his film. I mean, with due respect, a lot of people say that the star can pull off a bad film also, and kaisi bhi hogi, but uska stardom hai, log pagal hai, XYZ, they may say about me also in a love story or whatever. I don't think that's true. I think no star is bigger than the film. And I realize that if I need to be special, my film needs to be special.
At that budget, at 100 crore, 150 crore budget, you're really playing for broke, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I calculated if this goes wrong, then I'll be dancing at weddings for the next 5 years. This is it. I'm praying for a lot of people to get married. I may have to shift to birthday parties also. You know, when I was young, Anu, I didn't want to be, I'm a very shy person, genuinely very shy person. People don't understand that. Very, very shy, strangely shy, to the extent of being awkward and complex. I blush at the age of 45 when I meet too many people. I'm like that. But every time I wanted anything to do with public display of myself, that I would be okay being in the public eye. One was sports, because I would just go and play. The only other thing was if I was a superhero. You know, if I could just fly. I said, that I'll be all right. Then I wouldn't mind meeting people. I want to come down like this from the sky, and if people said, hey, how are you? And I wouldn't be shy. I won't hide. I used to hide under my bed when friends used to come to the house. My mom, wrongly maybe, now it's wrong to say that, but my mom didn't call me unsocial. She called me antisocial. And so I was very shy. So the only reason I thought I would ever be able to overcome is by being a superhero. So this is actually quite a fantasy from childhood, that I want to get over my shyness, and the only way I can expose myself to public is if I'm a superhero. So it really is like that. This is a very honest, deep down truth. I want to do VFX, I want to bring new technology to Indian cinema, I want to be responsible 50 years, 30 years, 15 years, whenever down the line somebody turn around and say, you know what, it was a good thing Shah Rukh did that, yeah. You know, now we have this in the Indian films. You know the first film who did? Hey, I think SRK. started that. I really want to have that. I've got a lot of awards, and I've got a lot of rewards. I've got everything. I just want that one little thing, that somebody should say, you know, like some time back, 10 years ago, negative roles Shah Rukh ne shuru kiye. I used to feel very proud of it. Very, very proud of it. Of course, people had done before me, but I'd done it like a hero. So I felt very proud of it. It has been some time, I've heard that about me, that I started something.
But is there ever any moment of doubt, any moment where, like in the middle of the night, you say, what was I thinking?
Yeah, 4 nights ago I had it.
Really?
Yeah, at about 3:34 in the morning. I was just sitting and watching some movie, and I liked it, and it was really crap. And everybody said it's crap, and I liked it. And I'm like, oh, I'm liking this, and I like Ravan. Am I wrong? I got very disturbed, yeah. I got very sad. And I was like all...
You're too close to it.
Yeah, so it doesn't shock me sometimes. The greatest shot in boom, and I'm like, yeah, it's ho gaya na. Yes, so there are days, you know, I mean, there was a day like that. And then I woke up. I spent the next day with a very bad headache, and completely like this. It was jakroed, and my office was asking me questions. I wanted to kill everyone. You know, no, I don't want to talk about all this. And then I went and saw a 3D test of my film. And I got tears in my eyes because I thought I made the best film in the world.
You're king of the world.
I am the king of the universe. Now I've got VFX on my side, so king of the universe.
You know, in one of the first interviews we did, I asked you what was the reason for your success. This was way back. I mean, probably Ram Jaane or just around when you had started.
Josh, I think.
Yeah. Perhaps. You said, I don't know. I'm not looking at it. I just tell God, don't let the good times stop. It's been so many years. Do you think about why you're successful? Do you introspect at all?
I don't know.
Or what you did right? Do you think about that?
Not at all. Not at all. I've tried to give it a thought and sometimes have discussions with friends. Kya ho sakta hai yaar? You know, some good friends, old friends, who'd be honest with me. And we sit for 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But very seldom we've done it. Maybe this exercise has happened in the last 10 years twice. And we've come up with, pata nahi yaar. And if you can make it, anyone can. Finally it comes down to that. And like you said, yeah, I just pray to God that the good times shouldn't stop. Now it's literally changed a little. I just thank God that the good times haven't stopped. So that's the only difference. But I don't know. I really don't know. I work very hard, but everyone does. I have certain sensibilities which I stick to. Few rules I have in film. One of them, very simple one, is I'll do a film for the film's sake. It could be the worst film, but I want to do it for the film's sake. It's got no commercial aspect attached to it. And I do it with a lot of goodness. I believe it's the nicest film. And I take it year by year. No? I don't take it like, you know, mujhko aisa ek cheez attempt karna chahiye. Ravan was one thing I wanted to do always from childhood. But I'm like, this year, now I want to do a small comedy. I want to do one bad guy's role. You know, it's like that. Or I just want to do a very small film, like 35 days, really warm, sweet film, girl, boy, man, woman, just really nice, small film. So I just do a small film. So my choices are like that. And I go wrong with it, like I went wrong with Paheli, I think.
Now, in the last 20 years, that the book covers, you know, the most consistent high notes have been, of course, the three Khans, you and Amir and Salman. Now, there's been a sort of strange debate which comes up every couple of months about who's number one, whose last film did better at the box office, and you very rarely, or perhaps not at all, see this in Hollywood. You know, you can't, I mean, I've never seen sort of Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise and George Clooney talking about who's number one. Why does it happen so much here? I mean, what is it with all of you? Or is it just a banter that goes on?
A little banter, tabloid, journalistic banter. We are, as a set of people, craving for heroes, and we don't compete well ourselves. So we, vicarious bolte hain usko? You know, we live off like that, and because we are not doing it, we assume others should be doing this competition. Wo number ek hai. We are horse betters. We are not horse riders, I feel, as people. I'm also like that. Yeah, kaisa khel raha hai yaar? It's a sport. There will be things which go wrong.